This is another one about a boy, and it's kind of long, so I'm going to zip through it. I miss you. It's unbelievable how much you altered my story. You had a way to brighten my day with hope. Not everything was sunshine and rainbows, but your smile could easily make me braver than I ever was on my own. Like I could lead a brass revolution. But I want to know why we never tried. Tried to see. I know your attraction for me was never as strong, but we weren't bad together. We weren't no Romeo or Juliet, but I was the Bonnie to your Clyde, and together we were unstoppable. The embers of our cigarettes remained lit on our immortal porch. See, we never used words because we knew what the other was thinking. But you flinched every time I touched you, like touching me would infect you with love. But you were infected with love of another, and I tried to cure you with laughter, but my barcode smiles did nothing for you. Hopelessly devoted. But this wasn't a movie. This was our lives. And neither of us had picture-perfect families, so we created our own. Our upside-down kingdom worked for us, but my repressed jealousy lashed out, and before we had a chance to think, Calcutta's broken hands reached out to coddle us. Drunk with adulteries, we obliterated our captives and took the world as our prisoner. You were the king of thieves, stealing hearts and minds like a forgotten beggar. You made me feel like the queen of diamonds, soaring through the clouds above. But when the magic faded, I could no longer laugh with the angels. Instead, I cried with the merchants, and you were nothing but a joker, a common jester. I still watched you smiling. I never understood why you would jest when you could be king. Our kingdom had become infected, and my dosage would not go any higher. So I ran with my sold-out legs. I ran as far away from you as possible, but your joke still haunted me like a rerun of Seinfeld. I no longer wanted to forget the jokes nor the jester. I understood why you never chose to be king. A king rules the kingdom, but it was never your kingdom to rule. It was mine. You just made it more bearable. Sooner or later, your jests were not humorous, so I wept behind my throne, then turned to face you. You didn't want to hear my story. You just wanted to know how well you were doing. A jester distracted by life, too consumed to realize how much a person loved. So I released you from your bonds, expecting you to leave my kingdom, but instead you set up camp in my heart and enjoyed watching your king squeal symphonies of loneliness. And then you left the kingdom. All traces of you slowly began to evaporate like morning dew on a hot day. Then when you left, I banished everyone and chose to live a life of solitude. My mind weakened and heartbroken, I gave up my kingdom to become a commoner. And amongst the commoners, I found my king. Thanks.